Good job, Scorpio.
I don't have much to say. But what I do have to say is she was supposed to outlive all of us on beer and cigarettes alone. Because that's what she was into. But I do want to sit here and thank Armin, Cindy, Judy, Mary, Karen, gosh, I don't remember your name. All of a sudden I'm having a brain fart because it's hard.
Dylan.
Dylan. You know.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was a long day, but I just want to thank everybody who showed up with me to give me that little bit of comfort because they love my mother so much. And
Great lady.
I guess that's it. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I do you or not.
Oh, I got a story.
I know you. Remember I saw you on the street the other day?
Yeah, I know.
So let's start the music.
I think I will get a radio voice going to y'all tonight so you can understand it. Now, what the hell? Kathy, like Patrick said, always had a smile on her lips. She lived in another world. That's all that I can understand. Everything was happening beautiful. Everything going on, you know. Oh, there was a meteorite crash and pretty stuff. Oh, it was a lovely day for me. I liked it much. And then she was also the nun of numbers, is what I call her. Kathy had kept me from, well, being the IRS from crossing paths.
All hail on out.
Numbers, I swear to God. And the other thing was, she was my first GPS device. We go over to, they got talking into being the man in the moon and the Mona Lisa moon pie on several occasions, like a decade. And after the festivities of the parade, it's like, Kathy, I'm on this street. Where the fuck am I? You know, I mean, I would, to get out and slide down, I couldn't believe it took me 3 calls to Kathy to get out and slide down. I know the I-10 is right over there somewhere, you know, but it kept going around in circles and that. But she was a sweetheart. She loved balance. She had a beer in one hand, a cigarette in the other hand, which was quite noted on occasion. Sometimes 2 beers, one in each hand, and a cigarette in the mouth. And it was a nice conversation, I'm telling you. But, you know, I mean, always be full of love and that, just having fun and that. And I don't know quite as long as having my first child with her, but she's been around a long ass time. And also being in New Orleans when she would come into town, that was the national pit stop. So like they'd come in and just stop at Almonds on the way out to go out. Or not go home. They would stay over here. So we got to know each other quite well. But, you know, she was a fun, loving person that just loved having a good time and like a fun meter. Everything was always a bowl of cherries for her. So if you can live in that optimism all the time, more power to you. And so that's about it for right now. And I don't just, anybody got books on numbers on that? I got taxes on it. I haven't blocked on taxes this year. What, did I leave the mic on again?
Speaking about Mona Lisa and moon pie, the first time I was with them in Mona Lisa and moon pie, it was been there, done that. And you know how the police car always leads the parade?
Yeah.
Well, the police car had lights and sirens, and it was a little bit disturbing to the crowd. And Kathy walked up to them and said, "Excuse me, but those lights and sirens are bothering some of the people. Could you tone it down a little?" They did not run the siren the rest of the parade. The lights stayed on.
many people knew that Kathy had superpowers?
Oh,
She had a touch. I remember it was like late 90s, early 2000, and I was having my first flare-ups of my rheumatoid arthritis. They didn't know what it was. And I was at Sunday at Sue's, and Kathy was there, and she said, something's wrong with your hand. And I said, I know, it hurts. And she said, give it to me. And I just laid my hand in hers, and she just touched it in different positions, and just a little, not even a massage, it was just all slight touch, and then she would pull it all out of me, and my hand would be okay. It was like a miracle. It was like, I'm taking you home with me. But she would do that. She had special powers in her hands that she would only share with a few people. She wasn't one to say, I have to do this, or she was just a beautiful, beautiful person. Full of love, full of happiness, always a smile. You know, she always made you smile. It was like she let stuff just roll off her back. And I wish we all could have learned from her a little bit more. How do you
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You when she was in the press.
Exactly. We miss you, Kathy.
All right, man, Jordan, what you got to say?
Tip the band, tip the band.
It's me again. I do want to say, please tip the band well. They are doing a great job for us, and we appreciate them. And Dave was up in Maine with us last year when Kathy was there, and actually played a concert on our porch there, which Kathy thoroughly enjoyed. So I think it was the second to the last band she saw. So anyway, remember the band.
We have a short story about Kathy.
No, we don't.
Oh, no. We always argue. And Kathy came up to us with a wonderful drive.
It was last spring. Last spring. Last spring, right?
No, it's somebody. But she was a wonderful dry sense of humor and didn't insult us at all. She said, you know, you are Mr. and Mrs. Bicker.
No, we won't.
Yeah, you will.